Hariom children, today I will explain you in this video how refraction occurs in a prism. Before already I have explained what is refraction, what is rarer medium, what is denser medium, how the refraction occurs from rarer to denser medium, from denser to rarer medium, the effects of refraction. Today, so I will explain how the refraction occurs in a prism. So let's see, this is a prism. You can see a transparent glass prism. So this prism has 5 faces. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 faces of the prism. So when the prism, if we will tell where the refraction occurs. So if a ray of light falls on this surface, then after going from this surface, then air to glass it is going, then another side after refraction again another refracting surface here, it is going from glass to air. So in a prism there are 2 refracting surface, these 2, and this is the base of the prism. So while drawing the ray diagram for a prism, how to draw? Just like a triangle we have to draw. So this is called a regular prism. Regular prism means each angle here it is 60 degree. Each angle is 60 degree. This is called a regular prism. In regular prism each angle is 60 degree. So this is called angle of the prism. When suppose a ray of light falling on this surface, you give the name. Suppose this is A, B, C. A ray of light falling on this surface. So what will happen? This is the incident ray falling on the first surface of the prism. So the ray of light now going from here is air, here it is glass. So air here is the rarer medium and glass is the denser medium. So when the ray of light is going from rarer to denser medium, what will happen? It will bend towards the normal. So I have told you, so first draw the normal which is perpendicular to the refracting surface. This is the normal. So it is bends towards the normal. Normal is here, so it will bend towards the normal. Clear? Actual path is in this way. But due to refraction from rarer to denser medium, it will bend towards the normal. Now again this is another refracting surface. So in the ray of light now is going from glass to air. Glass here is the denser medium and air is the rarer medium. When the ray of light travels from denser to rarer medium, what will happen? It will bend away from the normal. Normal we have to draw here, perpendicular. So now the ray of light going from denser to rarer, it will bend away from the normal. Normal is here, so actual path it will be in this direction, but it will bend away from the normal. Understood? The actual path in which direction and the ray of light traveling after refraction in which direction. So understood? So you give the name here. Suppose here you will give the name M, O, N, suppose P. So here MO is called the incident ray. MO is called incident ray. Then ON is called the refracted ray. Then your NP is called the emergent ray. Understood? Now here this angle A or angle B or angle C is the angle of the prism. We can write angle A is the angle of the prism. Now this ray, incident ray, I have told you the terms related to refraction. The angle formed between the incident ray and the normal is called the angle of incidence, I. So here you write I is the angle of incidence. Clear? Now here it is the refracted ray. So the angle formed between the refracted ray and the normal is called angle of refraction. So here I am writing angle R is called angle of refraction. Now it is the emergent ray. So the angle formed between the normal and the emergent ray is called angle of emergent. So angle E is called angle of emergent. Clear? So this is angle of incidence, angle formed between the incident ray and normal. This is the angle of refraction, angle formed between the refracted ray and normal. This is the angle of emergent, angle formed between the emergent ray and the normal. If you are confusing, I am rubbing this one. Clear? So the angle of emergent, which one? So when a ray of light travels in a prism, what will happen? In two surfaces have the, here in prism has two refracting surface. In the first surface, the ray of light is going from rarer to denser. So the ray of light bent towards the normal. Again in the second refracting surface, ray of light is going from glass to air. That means denser to rarer. So if it is travels from denser to rarer ray of light, it will bend away from the normal. So this is angle of incidence, this is angle of refraction, this is angle of emergent. And MO is the incident ray, ON is the refracted ray, NP is the emergent ray, and angle A is the angle of the prism. Clear about it? Now if we produce this incident ray forward, the incident ray direction in which direction? In this direction going. It is little bend looking. I am correctly doing this one straight. So this is the, if we produce forward, the incident ray will move in this direction, and the emergent ray, if we produce backward, where it will go? Like this. So both the incident ray produce forward, when the incident ray produce forward and the emergent ray produce backward, where both they are intersecting, the angle formed between them, this angle is called angle of deviation. Remember, if produce forward the incident ray and emergent ray produce backward, where both the rays were intersecting, the angle formed there, it is called angle of deviation. So angle D is called angle del. It is represented as symbolically angle del is the angle of deviation. Understood? Now this angle of deviation depends upon whom? Angle of deviation depends upon the refractive index. If the medium has more refractive index, the deviation of the light ray will be more. Suppose the refractive index of water is 1.33 and the refractive index of glass is 1.5, and refractive index of diamond is 2.0. Suppose here refractive index, I am writing here the refractive index of water, it is 1.33. Refractive index of glass, it is 1.50, and refractive index of diamond, it is equal to 2.0. So whose refractive index here it is more? Among the three, the diamond refractive index is more. So in diamond, the deviation of the light ray when falls on diamonds, it will deviate with a greater angle. Means angle of deviation will be more. So you can see also if in diamond as compared to glass or as compared to water, when light ray falls on diamond, it will reflect so much because the deviation of the light ray is most as compared to three mediums. Understood? So angle of deviation depends upon the refractive index. So refractive index of the medium will be more, then angle of deviation will be more. Now from this experiment, what the conclusion we are getting? At last the conclusion what we are getting here this is the angle of the prism. Angle of the prism plus angle of deviation is equal to angle of incidence plus angle of emergent. A is the angle of the prism, already I have written here. Then angle del is the angle of deviation. Then angle I is the angle of incidence written here. Then angle E is the angle of emergent. So sum of these two angles, angle of the prism and angle of deviation, is always equal to sum of the angle of incidence plus angle of emergent. So this is the conclusion we are getting from this experiment. So understood how refraction occurs in a glass prism. Already I have sent one experiment how refraction occurs in a glass slab. So this much in this video. Okay, thank you.